Dinosaurs, the rulers of prehistory, dominated our planet for over 160 million years. Yet, in a cataclysmic blink of an eye, they vanished, leaving only bones and mysteries behind. What led to their sudden extinction? How did this extinction event trigger the largest tsunami in Earth's history? And what happened after these colossal reptiles vanished? Buckle up for an epic and deadly journey. 66 million years ago, perhaps on a Sunday afternoon, life was just as it had been the day before, 1,000 years prior, or nearly 1,000,000 years prior. For our dinosaur friends, everything was going well, up until the slightest thing in the sky changed. One night, if dinosaurs were observing the sky, they might have found a new star, a little dot that gradually became larger and brighter over several weeks. It appeared to be just another tiny moon in the night sky until that fateful day it crashed into the Earth. The asteroid destined to end the age of dinosaurs was truly terrifying. Measuring around 10 kilometers in diameter, it traveled at an astonishing speed of 10 to 30 kilometers per second. By now, it was a blazing fireball. As it plummeted toward Earth, the air in its path was compressed and heated to unimaginable temperatures. Just before impact, the asteroid's temperature may have rivaled that of the sun's surface. Upon entering our atmosphere, it took mere seconds for this colossal rock to reach Earth's surface and changes the course of life for forever. The impact of an asteroid on the shallow seas and bedrock releases the energy of billions of nuclear warheads simultaneously. As it launched vast amounts of debris into the air, with a dazzling white sphere appears above the Gulf of Mexico, causing a flash of light in the sky. Bedrock dissolves into hot plasma at tens of thousands of degrees Celsius. The explosion's thermal radiation travels at the speed of light and burns everything within a 1,500 kilometer radius. And this was just the beginning of the devastation. After this powerful impact, fragments of the Earth's surface were launched into the atmosphere, and a few minutes later, hot rock and glass fragments began to fall back down. Some of the debris reacted with the atmosphere, producing acid rain that lasted for years. The land was ablaze. The fires ignited by this horrific impact spread throughout the continent like wildfire, taking more and more life along the way. And just as you thought the apocalyptic scenario couldn't get any more horrific, it did. The impact of the asteroid on Earth was so tremendous that it produced shockwaves throughout the world. An earthquake of magnitude 11 may be the strongest one that any living thing has experienced in billions of years, and thus came the mega tsunami. A towering wall of water, over 10 meters, surged across the ocean. Thousands of kilometers of coastline will be submerged as they smash into the shores of the surrounding continents. As this enormous wave spread across the North Atlantic and South Pacific, the waves struck with such intensity that it reshaped entire continents. Yet some dinosaurs did manage to survive, at least initially. Indeed, those dinosaurs farther away from ground zero didn't face immediate obliteration from the impact. They weren't engulfed by the ensuing infernos, nor swept away by the mega tsunami. However, their fate was inevitable. The massive plume of vaporized material reaches the high atmosphere and spreads globally. The world becomes dark. Plants that survived the firestorm suffered from a lack of sunlight, and the majority began to die. This disrupted the food chain and led to widespread starvation among surviving animals. And remember the acid rain? It lasted several years, causing further harm to the ecosystems. For marine life, the waters become excessively acidic. Over 90% of plankton, a key component of the marine food web, were killed due to a lack of sunlight. This would eventually eliminate the giant marine reptiles and ammonites that formerly dominated the seas. The majority of ocean organisms were unable to adjust to the sudden shift. For months and years, the world will be hostile and deadly. The abrupt global winter will last decades. At least 75% of all species on the planet will become extinct. The terrifying T-Rex was one of them. When the last dinosaurs died, the Earth was left a barren and devastated place, acidic and cold. After millions of years, the dinosaur era is over, just like that. When did everything resume as usual? No, they didn't, not for dinosaur. After that, Earth didn't rebuild. It made a new version of itself. Fast forward about 10 million years, and Earth had gradually regained its biodiversity. But the Earth was not what it used to be. It was now the age of mammals. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals flourished. Mammals, along with birds and flowering plants, dominated the planet. However, this new world remained quite daunting. With creatures like Paraceratherium dominating the land and megalodons instilling terror in the oceans, it's probably for the best that most of these beings are no longer around today. Who knows what life on Earth would be like now if the asteroid did not hit, and what will happen if dinosaurs never went extinct? Well, that's the topic for another video.